Alright. What is going on? This is horrible. Alright. Perfect. So if you're watching this later, if you're watching this now, I am just going to be doing some simple stuff today. I'm just going to make some Castlevania figures. I'm sure there's great debate about Simon Belmont or whatever, and I don't care. I'm making Simon Belmont because I played Simon's Quest when I was growing up, which was a horrible, great game. A lot of people tend to argue, not really argue, maybe disagree about those games. And it's like, the game was trash. Like, it was full of convoluted puzzles nobody could figure out. Like, Nintendo Power did their best, and that was about it to help you along. So if you're like 8 or 9 or 10 and you're trying to play that game, it was just a what the hell moment most of the time. So there's that. But a buddy of mine sort of inspired me with some stuff and or things. So rather than ignoring that and just going, yeah, that's cool, I think I'm going to actually act on it and build some stuff. Which will be pretty simple, I think. Simon Belmont is a 2D character. He has like 3 colors, which are white, red, black, and I don't know, whatever else. So that's the goal today. We're going to make a Simon Belmont minifigure to go along with a Castlevania set that my friend is making. Digitally, I'm going to recreate it in Lego, but I thought I would let folks see that process for what we're going to do, or at least what we're going to try to do with Castlevania today. So I hope that you enjoy this if you watch this later. I don't really have a schedule for streaming. It's just one of those, I feel like doing this right now, so I do that. Let's see here. So if we go off of the thousands of pieces of media that exist for Castlevania, there's actually a lot. I did like a little bit of research before this. The fantastic Netflix show included in that, by the way. If you haven't watched that, you should give it a go. I don't like cartoons. I don't really like anime all that much, but it's pretty goddamn good. And if you are a youngin' and I'm cursing offends you, sorry, this isn't really made for you. So right now we're just trying to find the perfect head or face for the Belmont that we are making, whether it be Simon, Richter, or whoever else along the Belmont line. But I think that I'm going to base this, or at least attempt to base the build off of the Netflix Castlevania TV show. It's said before, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's bloody glorious and violent and wonderful and all sorts of messed up. So last night on my Switch, I played. Oh yeah, this is why I don't like this game. So I've got stuck in my head, and it's kind of driving me insane, but I'll be all right. A little insanity never hurt anybody. So this is the head that we've decided to pick. Focus, please focus. Oh, we're going to be going with the Indiana Jones head. I think it's Indiana Jones head. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. And let's see here. So the modernization of him had like spiky, kind of like trendy hair, I guess. So we're going to go with a couple of options for his hairdo today. I'm going to try to pick those out right now and see what we can do. The first one I picked was the spiky, newish hair, and that's gone forever. Was the spiky, newest hair account like this. It's pretty neat. I guess if you like that sort of thing. But I should have a reference image open, but now I'm just kind of winging it through my memory, which is admittedly not all that great. But that's okay. And I apologize if the noise of rattling bricks bothers you, but you know what you signed up for when you clicked on this. Nothing but pure professionalism. So, in the game and in the show, he's depicted as having black hair, so we're going to try to stick with black hair, but if I can't find the hairpiece that I need, and so far I can give him that hair. Go through here. There you go. If I can't find it, then I will settle for something else. I don't really like settling, but I kind of have to when it comes to this. You know, he's also been depicted as having long hair, like long black hair. So I got a couple of options for that too. I just want to get all of this taken care of as fast and as well as I can. As well, yeah, it's well. I think if we could switch through about, I want to be able to look through about 3 or 4 hair pieces for the Belmont today, so we go from there. I'm also kind of limited to the fact that on the minifigure, the facial hair is brown, so that is also an option with keeping with consistency. Consistency is very important, at least in my opinion, when it comes to building a minifigure. It drives me absolutely crazy when I see minifigures with the mismatching hair. And yeah, that might work. Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, so I got the hair selections down. That was pretty easy compared to what we have to do next. What we have to do next is going to be pretty simple. So the video game is Castlevania. He is known for a whip. Very important to have those whips. And like with Lego, has many options for whips. So there's about 3 different ways that I can do this. There's more than that, but I'm just saying right now. So we're not going to go with the super long string because that'd be silly. But we are going to go with the short string. And we need a lightsaber hilt for what we're doing. Yeah, it would appear that there's a thunderstorm happening. So, and my dash hound has decided to start barking. So that's cool. Nothing but solid professionalism. So I'm looking through here, and I'm also trying to find weapons that are akin to the game itself. As Simon Belmont, you were able to do multiple things. You could have whips, you could throw knives, you had a cross that did all sorts of fun things. You also had some holy water that you threw on the ground, and it created a bit of a fire situation for the undead and unholy things like that. So what I am trying to do, if I can, is find the piece that I have in mind for a holy water situation. Oh, looks like holy water. I apologize about my dog. That's okay, though. We're going to fix that. Hi, Henry. You're a good boy. That is not the dog that is barking. The dog that is barking is his younger brother, Dobby. He is a dash hound. If you were to know that he was really small, I'm pretty sure bad things would happen. Give me one moment, please. Here's Mr. Dobby. It's okay. They don't like storms, and it's storming right now, so they're a little scared. Their mom's still very much asleep. Not for much longer, but keep barking, though. So bear with me as I try to manage that and manage this. So like I said, I'm looking for alternate weapons, or at least weapons that would make sense for a guy like Simon Richter, or whoever, whatever Belmont we're using. It does not really matter at this point to me anymore. Just the fact that we are using a Belmont. So the Castlevania games themselves are super fun, but also super frustrating. If you're in my age range, which is the 35 to 40 range, you probably play these games, or at least have seen these games. I may actually use a third-party situation here. We'll find out. But in those games, you play a vampire hunter whose family has always killed vampires and things like that, Dracula being the main protagonist, as it were, in that situation. And so you set out to end Dracula once and for all. So in the first game, it's pretty simple. You walk up to the castle, and your game begins. And that's about it. You go through many levels. It's a lot of platforming. It's a lot of frustration. Holy smokes, it's a lot of frustration. So back in the day, Nintendo, there was a phrase called getting Nintendo'd, which is basically an unfair game mechanic in the game that would basically mess with you. Like, I got this jump, no problem. Just kidding, I'm dead. It's basically how it went. Because you would jump through tiles, like from one platform to the other platform. You would jump through the next platform. You wouldn't land on it solidly. You just see your character fall right on through it. And that's called getting Nintendo. So, couple in with a game that is very unforgiving, and have yourself a wonderful time with that. I myself have been Nintendo'd several times. It's not a good situation. It's fun to watch somebody get Nintendo'd, but it's not fun to experience it yourself. I'm being Nintendo'd right now by my dog Dobby because he keeps barking. So just bear with us for just a second. Sorry about that. Alrighty. Hopefully he'll calm down for just a little bit right now. He's really scared, and I'm doing my best to appease both of our friends. Just gonna keep making some things. We're gonna keep doing some steps. We're gonna get this all taken care of. I'm sure that there will be many people who come across this in a later date and go, that guy's dog is barking. It's really annoying. We're not going to watch this. So then they don't watch it. But in all honesty, I don't really care. So there's that. Hey, dogs. We really need you to chill out. I know, boys. I know. It's scary. Really hoping you to just go sit with your mom. That way, I can A, do this, and B, they will be less scared. But so far, that's not really happening. So I was thinking about this for a whip as well, like an idea for a whip. I don't think it's long enough. I don't think that's what I want. So we're going to put that on the back burner for now. I'm going to change this up. I'm going to close this up. I'm going to put these heads away that I'm not using. I forgot to do that. A pile of heads over here. I'll take that out of context. It does not mean what you think it means. Sort of does. Either way. So Simon Belmont, or one of the Belmonts anyway, usually has a dark red or dark black chest piece on of some sort. So what I'm going to try to do is find one that is applicable to what we were trying to do today. Which is next. So Nintendo and other games were notorious for quote-unquote being Nintendo'd. Castlevania was the biggest one of it. Mario Brothers to a degree was it as well. Mario 2 especially, if you ever had the chance to play Mario 2, Done? Do you stop? Anyway, if you've ever played Mario 2, then you know that being Nintendo is basically part of that game's experience, quote unquote. So, I'm not being mean towards my dogs. Please understand that they're just dogs, and this is just how they react. It's fine. They want attention and cuddles right now, and my partner in crime and in life is more than capable of giving them cuddles and comfort right now. I just hope that happens sooner rather than later. We're going to try this. This is close to the horrible orangish brown that they had in the game. Hand here to represent one hand being gloved and the other hand not being gloved. So, there we go. Got that taken care of. We got this taken care of. This is what we're going to be going for our final version of Simon Belmont's chess piece. I'm sure that's not what many people had in mind. Many people, I mean me, that are doing this, and perhaps the maniac for bricks. Joey, as he's called in some circles, he's the one that created a Castlevania scheme. He said, hey, that's cool digital stuff. It's going to be even cooler visual representation. So, he opted to send me a part list. I said, I'll pass. And now we're just making everything we can in order to get this taken care of and nice and fancy. We're going to get some good likes on this. And then we'll probably end the stream after this, since my dogs are refusing to do anything right now. It's great. So, I wish. Oh, we got. Oh, this is the old blacksmiths. I think that's what we're going to go with. Just because I think I have to look it up. Yeah, it's as close as I'm going to get it. I'm not sure. That's not bad either, except for the goofy thing in front of it. I really do apologize for the barking. There's a 99% chance I'm going to delete this. So, that's good. We're going to keep this pretty simple with how it looks and how it goes. And I'm just going to keep them with brown pants and a brown top with black arms. I think this is the Wonder chicken dinner, as it were. This is what we're going to do. And that means that, multiple whatevers and what have yous. Easily replicate him just standing there with his whip uncoiled or coiled up. I think that's what we'll be doing at one point as well. In the game, you can earn items to throw and things like that, and I'll throw in some knives or something like that along the lines. But if you want to check out Joey's digital stream of what he's doing, hey Robert, it's going really well. I think anyway. I hope that I didn't miss that just now, but we'll find out. There you are. It's going well. We're making some Castlevania stuff for a buddy of mine that made a Castlevania mock digitally, and I wanted to make that physically. So we're going to go with this for a Belmont. And go from there, I think. Unfortunately, this is wrapping up the stream as my dogs are starting to go a little crazy with the storm that's coming, and I can't really do a stream with having them bark in the background the whole time. So, I hope so. Emily and I are big fans of the Castlevania show, and I'm a big fan of the classic Nintendo game. So, when my friend Joey did this, I was like, man, I should totally do this. So I'm going to. I'll have more later, and I might even actually have a bit of a building stream this weekend in regards to building the mock, as it were. So we'll go over some building techniques. We'll also have some of this and some of that going on. And Robert, I do apologize, man. It is the tail end. My dogs are going crazy. They've been barking, and they're going to continue to bark. So thank you very much for watching. Sorry, I got to go. Saturday, tomorrow, I think afternoon, starting at 2 o'clock my time, which is noon your time. I'll probably be going for a few because it's going to take a couple of hours. But thunder and lightning storm coming my way, dogs barking, stream is over. I'm sorry, Robert. I'm glad you were able to catch the tail end of it. You have a wonderful day, and maybe we'll see you this weekend.